Hi everyone. So welcome to the live stream today. Really excited to have you back on the stream as we, continue with our discussion for the December 2022 examination. We've been away for about 3 weeks, and we're back, and we're gonna be continuing with our discussion to see how we can assist you to prepare well for the December 2022 examination. Now, remember that tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll be coming your way live for us to start with our IFRS masterclass. So join me on the live stream tomorrow on YouTube. We're going to be streaming on YouTube. So if you're joining us on Facebook today, tomorrow 7 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be coming your way with the IFRS masterclass as we begin the journey on the various standards that we need to look out for and the key standards we need to focus on, practicing questions and providing you with some guidelines on the way you need to study the standards together so you can prepare well for the examination and most importantly become successful. So I see some of you guys joining. You are welcome. Give us a thumbs up on the video, if you will. Then also share the video. Let us reach as many students as possible. Just copy the link and share. If you're watching on Facebook, just click on the share button and let's get many students watching the stream. Now, today's discussion is going to be based on a couple of issues that I will be sharing with you and also be answering your questions for you as well. So if there are any questions you have, something that you would want me to share my thought on, put it in the comment section for me if you're watching on Facebook, or put it in the chat if you are watching me on YouTube as well. Let's get a conversation going. Let me hear from you. Where are you watching us from? Any questions for me? Something that you would want me to really share my thought on or assist you with. Remember, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., that is tomorrow, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. I'll be coming your way as we start with our IFRS masterclass, and we're going to be looking at the key standards that we have to focus on, and also go through the standards, practice a lot of questions to help you to be able to prepare well and pass the examination. So you are welcome, and we resume, and definitely I'm going to be coming your way to provide you with assistance. So tomorrow 7 p.m. make a date with me. If you are doing financial reporting and corporate reporting, catch me on the live stream. We're going to be doing the standards, and I'm going to provide you with some assistance relating to that very well. Then on Sunday also I'll be coming your way as well. So from tomorrow Sunday also I'll be coming your way, and we want to see how we can spend some time together and really help you. So let me know, what are some of the things that you want me to share my thought on? What are some of the topics that you would want me to cover during? What are some of the standards that you want us to cover during our IFRS masterclass starting tomorrow? Then, if you're doing management accounting, also any other subject, also give me some topics. What would you want to Hi, so let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. I think our stream ended a little. I didn't end, but Okay, so I was just contacting support to get some answers. Okay, so YouTube is experiencing a server outage at the moment, so we are monitoring this on our end as they work to find a resolution. Okay, okay, so this is something beyond us at the moment. Just didn't know what was the issue, so apparently YouTube is having some, you know, server outage problem. So that is what made the stream to cut on and off. Let me know if you can hear me. For those of you who are back on the stream, let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. YouTube having problem right now. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Back on the stream. Let me see. Okay, so Kwabena Amponsa Eshon said what? Yes, please. Okay. Steven said yes, I can hear you. All right. Sorry, I mean YouTube had a problem. So I was checking out from the technical support and possibly they'll get it fixed as soon as possible. But let's go ahead. So Kennedy, you asked a question. I don't know if Kennedy you're still on the call. You mentioned you're preparing for 5 papers. I think that was where the issue began to mess us up. Like I was saying, you need to understand timing and also be realistic with yourself generally at the end of the day. Now, yes, for the first time sitting, you're supposed to register for all the papers in level 3, but that doesn't mean you need to sit for all the papers. So I don't know if you're a full-time student or you're a part-time student, you are working, you have family, you have children, da 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 da, and all of those things. But you need to be realistic because the workload required to pass management accounting, to pass corporate reporting, to pass advanced audit and assurance, it's a lot. You need to really work hard. And so my recommendation will be if you are a busy person, you are working and all of those things, then it will be prudent that you focus on 2 papers in level 3, that is maybe corporate reporting and advanced audit and assurance, with the management accounting making 3. Then you prepare for these 3 papers, sit for the exams in December, and focus on these 3 papers and pass them. Okay? And pass them. Focus on these 3 papers and pass them. Then in April 2023, you can take the other 2 and then you become a chartered accountant. Yes, I understand that probably you are like, yo, by the end of 2022, I have to do this. But you got to be realistic as well. Because in as much as you have a dream, you have desires, you have to be realistic. Can you really prepare for all the 5 papers? Because if care is not taken, you shallowly prepare for the papers, for the exams, and you will go and fail all of them. And that will be more disgraceful than focusing on just 3 papers, going in there and passing it. Are you getting it? So that's my recommendation. I don't advise people to write plenty papers like that. It's not that it's not possible. If you put 10 people in the room, only the probability of just one person pulling that up, it's very high. Just only one person out of 10 people can pull that up. So that is my recommendation to you, as you asked me on that one. So Kennedy, um, depending on what you're studying, depending on how your schedules are, check it out and see if it is possible for you to have the time available to study for. If not, be realistic. Focus on 2 papers in level 3 with the management accounting, and you should be good. Okay, you should be good. Franklin, sorry, said, "Good evening, Chief. You are live in Malawi. You rock, sir. Thank you, Franklin, for joining us all the way from Malawi. Now I see some of you guys joining. I think our stream delayed a little bit or was cutting a little bit. YouTube had a problem, so I think they are fixing it or they have fixed it now. So give us a thumbs up on the video. Whatever questions you have, put it in the chat. Remember, I mentioned tomorrow at 7 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to be starting with our IFRS masterclass. And that's going to be a live stream on YouTube. So if you are watching me on Facebook now, tomorrow, join us on YouTube at 7 p.m. for the IFRS masterclass. Okay, for the IFRS masterclass. So make a date tomorrow at 7 p.m. and join me. Hamza said, "Good evening, sir. I am chatting you from Nigeria. Please, how do I get your textbooks, especially on FR and PM? Thank you and God bless you." Okay, we have a textbook available on financial reporting. You can send a message on WhatsApp. Maybe delivery can be arranged for you so that you take it in Nigeria. So you can send us a message on WhatsApp. You can see the number scrolling below the screen. Or since you WhatsApp us from YouTube, you can see the chat. There is a comment that has been pinned in the chat. Click on that and you can send us a direct message on WhatsApp and we'll be able to arrange for delivery. Okay. Richard said, "Hello, sir. I have 5 papers by November. I can, and sincerely, I have not started reading. Hope it's not too late because my work is very demanding." Richard, take it easy, bro. Okay, take it easy. This thing is not like, oh, it's not going anywhere. Take it easy. If you've not started studying yet, you have 5 papers and you want to sit for November, be realistic. Okay, so uh November is just gonna be here because we are in September, right? So October, Nov. Come on, man, be realistic. So probably maybe do 2 papers. All right, maybe do 2 papers, Richard. Just do 2 papers, and you need to start learning as much as fast as possible. If not, then look to next year. Okay, because you see, I tell people this: don't just say, "Oh, I'm going to prepare." By the grace of God, I'll pass. No, no, no. Don't go and sabotage the grace of God. Because there are many of you that, and this is not to Rachel, it goes to everybody. There are many people who sabotage the grace of God all the time. They are like, I believe that when I work hard by the grace of God, I'm going to pass. You will fail because the grace only help people who have really put in the work and put in the effort. So I wouldn't advise you to write the exams 5 papers, even if it may be two, and start studying tonight. When you jump off this live stream, start studying. I don't know why you're not studying, but start studying now and position yourself. If you see that based on the time and the way your work is, as you have indicated, don't write the exams. Go to next year. The exam is not going anywhere. But you got to be realistic enough and approach the exam in a manner that will help you to really be able to have the confidence to pass it. Okay, Richard, that's what I'll tell you, Richard. What else do I have here? Any other questions for me? Joseph Kwame Kusi said, "I'm always not too tired listening to you." Right. That's great to hear, Joseph Kusi. Thanks for joining us on the stream today. Now, tomorrow at 7 p.m., if you are writing financial reporting or corporate reporting, join me on YouTube, live IFRS Masterclass, because we're going to be starting with a live IFRS Masterclass from tomorrow. Okay, from tomorrow, 7 p.m. on YouTube. So make a date and join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you're writing financial reporting or corporate reporting, or if you know somebody writing these 2 papers, let them join me on the live stream. We're going to be going through the standards and also practice questions to assist you over the next few weeks as we prepare for the exam. Remember, we have 10 more weeks to go. 10. 10. We've done 3 weeks already, so we are left with 10 more weeks to go. So in the next 10 weeks, what can we do? How will we position ourselves and how do we have to structure ourselves? So join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the live stream. Remember also that you can get copies of our new books. This is Financial Management. It's available. We released this less than a month ago. Has questions on the various topics or under the various topics that will help you well. Then if you're also doing financial principles of taxation or advanced taxation, this is the book you need. All right, this is the book you need. I've never been so passionate about uh, taxation with what we did with this book, because under each topic there are questions. There are ICA past questions, there are ICA question kits, questions also available here to help you to pass the examination. So this is what you need, because it has the past questions, it has questions from the ICA question kits, and the topics and principles are arranged in a simplistic manner that just with the book by yourself, you should be able to go in there and pass the examination. So you can get access or get a copy of this book as well available. This is 140 Ghana cedis, and you can send us a message on WhatsApp, and delivery can be arranged for you nationwide. Samuel Edwin Nelson said, "Good evening, sir. I want to join your FR class next month. What do you advise? I am attending to getting better basic understanding to write corporate reporting next year. What do you advise?" Okay. Um, it's not bad. It's not bad in relation to that. But one of the things is that yeah, if you're attending to, for basic understanding, that's okay. It's fair enough in that regard. So you can do it. Meaning that you are maybe assuming that you okay, I'm assuming that you don't have enough knowledge when it comes to the standards financial statement preparation. So using the FR as a preparatory ground to be able to then go to CR later next year will help you in that case. So that's fine. That's fine, Samuel. That'll be good. Okay, so Samuel Edwin Nelson from Liberia. Okay, with your flag. Thank you very much for joining us. Another, I see some of you guys coming up. This is a Q&A session. Hit me in the chat. What questions do you have for me? What are the things you would want me to cover on the live stream? Remember, tomorrow at 7 p.m., IFRS Masterclass, we are going live. So if you're writing corporate reporting, financial reporting, you want to make a date to join me on the live stream. And if I'm doing the standards, you know how it's going to be. We're going to take our time, explain the principles, explain the concept, but most importantly, practice a lot of questions to enable you to pass the examination. So make a day tomorrow at 7 p.m. and join me on the live stream. Um, how do I mention this name? Katoka. Let me know. Sorry if I don't mention your name right. Okay. So Katoka said, how much are the books, FR and PM? Financial reporting is 120 Ghana cedis. You can send us a message on WhatsApp and we'll be able to arrange delivery for you wherever you are at. It's 120 Ghana cedis. We don't have a book on PM. We are working on a no book. Actually, it's supposed to be released alongside these two new books, but something came up, so we're not able to release it. So, if anything, it will be next year. But for now, we have the management accounting, financial reporting available for 120 Ghana cedis that you can get access to and use to study. All right. So that is it about that. Any other questions, please put it in the chat, put it in the comment section for me. Guys, give us a thumbs up on the video. It really helps us a lot to be able to engage the YouTube algorithm and also the Facebook algorithm so we can reach many people. Joseph Mensa, Kwabena Amponsa, Guy, Stephen Kweku, Franklin, and then Wines. Thank you very much, guys, for the thumbs up and the love on Facebook. Really, really appreciate it. And for those of you who are sharing the video too, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Humphrey, thank you very much for the heart on Facebook. Nana Champon said, Nhyira Premium it is. Okay, Nana, thanks for that. So, like I mentioned, we have 10 more weeks to go and we are writing the exams. So, let me provide you with some strategies, some advice, some recommendation. Hit me in the chat box. Let me know what subjects are you writing and what challenges do you have in this subject? Put it in the chat for me in that case. What subjects are you writing? And for the past 3 weeks, what do you think has been your challenge? Then let me give you some guideline on how or the key areas you have to focus on in the subject and how to study the topics together to increase your chances of passing the examination. So let me know in the chat box, which subjects are you writing? What has been your challenge so far in the last 3 weeks? And what would you want to know about to enable you to do well in the next 10 weeks so that you can pass the examination? Let me hear from you in the chat or in the comment section. Really want to hear from you guys. So let me know. Katoka said, "Can you deliver to Lusaka, Zambia?" Yeah, that is possible. We can arrange that through DHL if it is not too expensive. Or better still, you could also buy it directly on Amazon as well. So, like I said, you can send us a message on WhatsApp. We can look at the alternative that will be better because the books are available worldwide, globally on Amazon. You can get the books on Amazon. So if you go to the Amazon, go to Amazon, search for Nhyira Premium, you'll be able to get the tax book in that particular case. For the financial management, also you search for Gabriel Baidu, that is our financial management lecturer here, and you'll be able to get access to that book as well in that case. Alexander said the stream is now smooth. Okay, Alexander, thank you very much for that feedback. Really appreciate it. So, what subjects are you writing? What has been the challenge so far in the last 3 weeks? Now, in the last 3 weeks here, today we have financial reporting in less than 40 minutes. Our class is going to be going on, and so far the journey has been interesting. Today we'll be going into financial ratios, that is evaluation of financial statements, and it's been an interesting journey in the last two sessions. Today it's session three, and it's fun because for instance, an assignment was given to the students last week relating to ethics, and then when I look at the answers that are being produced, I'm like, geez, we got to do a lot of work in that particular case. So it's important that you really put yourself in the position so that you can be held accountable, but also to be able to really spend time to study very well. Because, like I say always, just so soon, 3 weeks is gone. Now, if you sit down and say, I'm gonna do well, Charlie, 2 weeks to the exams, 3 weeks to the exams, I'm gonna be serious, you're likely gonna screw it up later on. Because it is what you do every day on a consistent basis that will actually come together later on for you to be able to pass the examination. So, my recommendation, as always, will be consistent. My recommendation, as always, will be practice a lot of questions. My recommendation, as always, will be make sure you have a steady plan available that you consciously follow. In the next 10 weeks, that is 2 months, 2 weeks exactly, you're going to be writing the examination and it will be off. The question is, as you go into the examination, are you going to pass the exams, or you're just going to go and try something and fail the exams? So you need to up your game. You need to study hard. You need to really spend time to do something on your own to position you to pass the examination. For instance, if you are writing management accounting, there are key fundamental issues you need to understand. We've said this over and over again. You must understand the principles relating to accounting for overheads. You must understand absorption costing, marginal costing, activity based costing. These four issues become the rock, become the anchor, sorry, that is going to hold the management accounting syllabus. Because when you get to short term decisions like relevant costing analysis, make or buy, limiting factor analysis, shutdown decision, outsourcing decision, when you get to all those things, you're going to be using the marginal costing principle. Break even analysis, you're going to be using the marginal costing principle. When you get to budgeting and budgetary control, dealing with variance analysis, you're going to be calling on the marginal costing principle and the absorption costing principle. When you get to performance measurement, when you're dealing with issues relating to transfer pricing, you're going to be calling on the absorption costing principle, marginal costing principle, and sometimes the activity based costing principle. So you realize that if you don't spend time to understand accounting for overheads, you don't spend time to understand absorption costing, marginal costing, and activity based costing as a management accounting student, then you go and fail the exams. You will fail the exams. Why? Because these topics are the anchor that holds the management accounting syllabus. These are the anchor, that is the anchor that holds the management accounting syllabus. Not only that, let's say you're doing public sector accounting and finance. Largely, public sector accounting and finance, it's a written paper. Yes, it's going to be a written paper, but then there is a way you need to learn them in order to position yourself to pass the examination ultimately, because you know exactly that there will be questions on uh, conceptual framework, basis of accounting, measurement basis. One of these will be in the exam hall. You got to know that. There will be question on public-private partnership arrangement. You have to know that. There is going to be questions relating to procurement. You got to know that. There's going to be a question on PIFA, okay, public expenditure and financial accountability framework. It's going to be there. So it is then important for you to spend time to understand these various basic topics to enable you to ultimately pass the examination. That's the way forward. You're doing principles of taxation. There are key issues that you need to understand about principles of taxation. There is going to be question on corporate tax liabilities. There is going to be question on income tax liabilities of individuals. There's going to be questions on chargeable gain, like gift tax and capital gain tax. There's going to be questions on pensions. It's going to be there. So you need to spend time to understand the principles that underline each of these topics to position yourself to pass the examination. And that will mean you have to spend time on your own. It's not enough attending lectures. It's not enough, being part of the community. You have to sit down on your own and practice some assiduity and do something on your own. But there are some of you, you're going to open your books just once a week. Once a week means when you attend lectures, that's the time you open your book. And you get to the when lectures are going on, to instead of you to focus and study, you are with your phone, playing with your phone or doing something else. What do you want to do? Then you go to the exam or you go and fail. Then you come and say that the ICA exams is difficult. Then you come and say, "Oh, ICA, whatever you do, you will fail." No, you cannot be stupid like that. You cannot be. So you need to understand that it is your responsibility. I tell this to my students all the time. Whatever they need, whatever you need to pass the exams, it's already available on our portal. When you enroll and pay for 30 Ghana cedis, whatever you need to pass the exams, it's already available on the platform, because we have the full lecture videos on everything you need to understand. Everything. Then you're going to be going through the next 10 weeks with us to study under my mentorship. But then, with all that available, if you don't make time by yourself to study, you're going to fail the exams. And I cannot help you. So you have to really, really work hard. And that's one of the things that we always try as much as possible and give assignments. And sometimes people are like, "Yo, Nhyira, I am busy. I am this." Nobody cares about your business. ICA, when they are setting the questions, they don't sit down and say, "Oh, by the way, majority of the people doing the ICA course are all workers, mothers and fathers. They are busy corporate executives. So let's set the question in such a manner that they can answer." No, 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 no. The only question that the exam committee asks is, are these set of questions in line with international standards? That's it. So nobody cares about your business. Nobody cares about your children. Nobody cares about your wife, your husband, or your boss. That's life. Nobody cares. So if you sit down and you are sad, you sit down, you are like, "Oh, the workload is too much for me," then stop it. Go do something else. Because life will hit you in the face and you have to face life with the reality. It means you need to sacrifice. That's the only way out. You have to sacrifice something. I don't know. Is it about stopping watching some TV shows every Saturday, Sunday, attending funeral, wedding, and all manner of events? Maybe can you stop that for just 3 months and focus on your life and build a significant life? Or you will continue going around and attending all manner of events? You have to sacrifice. That's it. because ICA does not care about you. ACCA doesn't care about the fact that you are busy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So you have to discipline yourself. And these are some of the things that when I say, people are like, yo, Nhyira, oh, you have to be empathetic with us and understand that please, please, life doesn't ask of your permission when it hits you in the face. So when life hits you in the face, you better rise up and make sure that you make a good decision about it. So, what am I trying to say in a nutshell? What I'm saying is that in the next 10 weeks, if you want to pass the exams, you better work hard. Some of you have not started studying yet. You're still lagging around because you are testing the waters. It's like you want to swim, but you are using your feet to test the temperature of the water, the depth of the water before you jump into it. By the time you finish testing or jump into it, you have failed the exams because the workload required for you to pass the exams, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So in the next 10 weeks, I don't know what you're going to do, but whatever it is, try as much as possible and put yourself in the spot so that you can ultimately pass the examination. You cannot fail the exams. You have to pass the exam, but it means you must go the extra mile. It means you must go the extra mile. That is the key. That is the key. Now, it means that you cannot just study with your feelings, because if you follow your feelings or your emotions, you will never do anything in life, because there is no day that you will really get up and say, oh, today I feel like studying. Mm-mm. It ain't going to happen. So you need to consciously direct your thoughts, direct your emotions, and be able to put yourself in the spot to prepare well and pass the examination. And that's why I hold my students a lot accountable. And sometimes people are not comfortable with it. But I have to tell you in your face like that, because I'm not here to please you. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. They will sing for you. I won't sing for you because I'll hit you in your face. That's life. That's life. Sympathy is overrated. Oh, kakra kakra. It's overrated, bro. Your vision will not be achieved by someone being sympathetic to you. That's not it. You can only achieve your vision if you dive into the water and start swimming. You don't learn to swim by standing by the pool. You learn to swim by being in the water. What if you drown? Nobody cares. You have to be there. So that's what I want you to really take here. That in the next 10 weeks, put yourself in the spot, check yourself up. Imagine becoming a chartered accountant. How will your life be like? Imagine you have achieved that goal. What will happen to your life? What will be your status like? Some of you, your promotions are pending because you're not a chartered accountant. Some of you, you are not earning the money you're supposed to earn because of your qualification. Okay, so why not suspend everything else and laser focus on this and get it done? Later on, you can attend all manner of events and all manner of funerals if you want to, but you got to sacrifice. That's it. If you don't sacrifice, nothing is going to work for you. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you don't sacrifice, nothing is going to work for you. I see some of you guys joining. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and then if there are any questions, please put it in the chat for me. Share with me your thoughts. What do you think? What are some of the challenges you are facing? Maybe in your studies or something like that, that you would want me to really share my thoughts on. Put it in the chat for me. Let me give you my bites on it and share some thought with you, because it's very crucial for you to have an understanding of exactly what the heck is going on and what you need to pay attention to and look out for technically. Any questions, put it in the chat for me if you're watching us on YouTube, or put it in the comment section for me if you're watching us on Facebook. I want to hear from you. Thank you very much, Facebook. I'm seeing the thumbs up on the video. Nicholas, Dino, Mohammed Keita, Bruce, Kofi Single, thank you very much for the thumbs up. And then YouTube guys, thank you very much also for the thumbs up. Really, really appreciate it, and the engagement on it. Let me know. Put some, put your questions in the chat for me. Let me hear from you really quick. Remember, tomorrow 7 p.m. I'll be coming your way on YouTube for our live stream session on the IFRS Masterclass. So if you're doing financial reporting or corporate reporting, make sure you join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. for our IFRS Masterclass. Okay? Or you know somebody also doing that, spread the news and make sure you stay connected with me on YouTube for the discussion in that particular case. So that's the idea about it. So in the next 10 weeks, do something exclusive for your life. And you know, become, you see, sometimes people are like, yo, Shira, what if is life all about becoming a chartered but why are you studying? Why are you studying? If you don't know the reason, then why are you studying? Then stop and go and sell, go and sell coconut or granite. You don't go and sell coconut or granite. You don't need ICA to sell those things. You can just go sell those things. But if you want to become successful, you know what is on the line, please sacrifice. Please sacrifice. I know these are not the kind of words you want to hear, that, oh, like I told you, I'm not here to sing for you. I'm here to tell you what life is, that the onus lies on you. You need to take life in your own hand and decide what the heck you want to do with your life. All right. And that will be important there in that particular case. Belinda Nemakos, give me a thumbs up and a gift box. Okay. Oh, thank you, Belinda. I'm waiting for the gift. This one, give me gift box in the chat. You have to let the gift come physically as well, so that I can take the gift. All right. So that's it about that. Like I said, tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'll be jumping on the stream with you on YouTube. So make a day to join me on the stream for the IFRS Masterclass. For the IFRS Masterclass, and then we'll be able to, provide you with some things there. I'm seeing a chat coming in. Let's see. On YouTube, Sally_B said, please kindly emphasize on the opportunities available when one becomes a chartered accountant. This will help get us determined. Okay, the opportunities are endless as a chartered accountant. The opportunities are endless. What does that mean? It means you can actually be in any industry at all, because every industry sector requires accounts officers, requires financial directors, requires chartered accountants, requires internal auditors, requires people who will be part of the audit committee. Every company on the planet requires the service of chartered accountants. So it's endless. So you can decide to tour the path of working in an audit firm or being in a company. And every industry, banking, insurance, name it, oil, manufacturing, name it, agro processing, whatever the heck it is, they need finance people. They need accountants, account officers, finance directors, internal auditors, audit committee. These are all available. So the opportunities are just endless. You can be in any industry because they need accountants. Every company needs an accountant. Every company needs an accountant. So it's about making yourself ready, then you pick it up when the opportunity comes on. So if you ask about the opportunities or it's being emphasized on, it's endless. It's endless. Every company on the planet Earth needs somebody who has accounting knowledge because the books must be kept. Shareholders must see the books well. The Security and Exchange Commission wants to see the books kept well. So who does that? You did, or you're going to be doing that. So that is what I would say there, Sally. That opportunity is endless. If you are ready, you become a chartered accountant. Becoming an accounts officer, a finance director, an internal auditor, and audit, being part of the audit committee of a company and all that, they all need chartered accountants. And you can get paid very well to do it. You can get paid very well. Nicholas said, please, when do you do MA and FM discussion? I don't know. MA and FM, are you asking about our main class or you're talking about our YouTube live streams? Because if you're asking about our main classes, definitely, definitely, if our main classes, you can send us a message on WhatsApp. We will be able to provide you with some guidelines on that. But if you're asking about YouTube, that we don't have a specific day. It's going to be based on the request that we receive from you guys. Like tomorrow, like this, we're going to be focusing on the IFRSs for financial reporting and corporate reporting students. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., we'll be focusing on that. So if you're asking for our main class lectures, I think MA is on Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. FM is on Thursday, also 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That is our timetable for our Zoom sessions, our live sessions on Zoom for these subjects in that case. Grace gives me a thumbs up also in the chat. Thank you, Grace. Thanks for joining us on the stream as well. So that's it about that. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be catching you tomorrow at 7 p.m. if you're doing financial reporting and corporate reporting. I want us to spend some time together and provide you with some assistance so that you can prepare well for the examination. If there are any questions you have, or some of you will be asking, Nhyira, is it too late to enroll in our classes? We are 3 weeks in, and the lecture videos are available that you can watch the playback. So if you are committed to be able to watch the playback of the 3 sessions that have taken place before you are joining, then why not? You can join the lectures and then make time to study and then continue with us in the next 10 weeks. So you can still enroll to study under my mentorship. You can check the link in the description of this video or download our mobile application, the Nhyira Premium mobile application, or get access to our website. Go to our website at nhyirapremium.com and enroll in a class, and I'll be able to assist you to pass the examination. If there are any questions you have, you can send us a message on WhatsApp. You can see the number scrolling below the screen, 050-114-9296. Or for those of you on YouTube, you can see in the chat, we've pinned a message there. You can click on that and you'll be able to send us a WhatsApp message directly so that we can provide you with any assistance or inquiry that you will have that you will need some clarity on. So that's it about that, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to run out today, and because we have our FR class coming in less than 20 minutes, and so I need to put myself together for that. So, God willing, tomorrow, if you're doing financial reporting and corporate reporting, join me at 7 p.m. on YouTube. Okay, for those of you joining me on Facebook today, tomorrow I will not be on Facebook because we're gonna just be on YouTube, and we're gonna do the IFRS Masterclass. So make a date and join me tomorrow at 7 p.m. and let's see how we can assist you so you can prepare well for the examination and most importantly, become successful in that case. So that's it about that. We end here today, and I'll catch you tomorrow, God willing. Thank you very much, guys. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m.